Hey guys, how's it going? It is, what day is it? Friday, March 12th. It is 11:13 in the morning. I am done for the day, and there are still, um, you know, just a long time left in the day. But like I said in yesterday's video, I don't trade overly well on Fridays, not traditionally anyway. And I woke up today feeling um like I like I should be safe, you know. So I wasn't looking to force any trades. In fact, I did take one trade, but only because it was picture perfect, right? And and much like I always do, I cut it pretty short. But I got a chunk. I got a chunk of the move, right? So good. I will go over it in a little bit, and I also want to say that there are other plays that tempt me, but I'm going to say I want to go over why I didn't take them. Okay, or in as in depth as I possibly can, but I still have to be fair to my students, so I will not reveal everything that's behind the curtain. Okay. All right. So the trade that I took, American Airlines AAL. You guys, if you've seen more than one of my videos, you know my pattern. Breakout of the pre-market highs. However, this was actually yesterday's high. Why? Why did I go with yesterday's high versus pre-market high? Because yesterday's high was a resistance that had been there for a number of days, and pre-market was just below that resistance, right? So I took this resistance as reference, and surely enough we broke it, we retested, and we continued. Great. Now, I have to say that the Dow is positive today, that's great, but both the SPY and the Nasdaq are not, right? So the markets are weak. Even though in the daily chart they look great, today they are not performing too well, right? So the first thing that this trade did was nothing. It just went down to VWAP, and I was like, oh. Now I gave myself 2 full weeks. It is March 12th today. I gave myself until March 26th, right, for this to work. So I had, all the time in the world. And great. So once it started to work out, I just let it run, right, for a few minutes. However, I saw that 23 was kind of a resistance, and once we broke it, we started to feel a little bit heavy. So maybe, the resistance went a little bit above 23. Also, let me check one thing really quick. Yeah, the Dow kind of took a little bit of a dip, right? Which is what you can see here. So I got out here for what, 6, hold on one second. I got out for a 16.51% gain, which is great. It's higher than what my average gain had been, especially as of late. If you recall, yesterday I only, my gains were like 5 and 6%. My average gain now with this pattern has raised a little bit, 12.42%. Yesterday was like 12%. And my win rate, I mean, I don't know how much longer this is gonna, keep going, but oh my god, it's 92.31%. And when I lose 12.31%, right? So yeah, I make I make 12% 92% of the time. I lose 12% 8% of the time. That is good. But I still want my average gain to be larger than that, and it's not, you know, it's not asking for too much. Okay. If you recall, I also said yesterday that maybe I should trade with a smaller position size so I could hold longer, right? Because I was getting out of my trades very early, and possibly because my position was too large, maybe. So I traded a tad smaller today, and surely enough, my win went up. Great. Right. So I got out here very good, 16.50 something percent, and then the trade kept going without me, right? Um, in this case, we get the high of the day breakout, but the retest is it lost any momentum, any pop, right? Yeah, like we have a lot of volume here, right? But this candle is more bearish than anything else. Even if it's green, there's a rejection on top. So yeah, I'm not interested in this for now. For now or for the day, because I'm done trading. Now, BA, I was waiting for BA to give me an entry. We had this breakout of the pre-market high, but there wasn't really, the momentum wasn't there, and there wasn't really anything happening. Then we got this pop. Great. Many people chased, I'm sure. I did not want to chase. We got this retest, and then we got the continuation. But the momentum was not really here, right? So I didn't take it. And I ended up missing all of this. It is what it is, guys. I mean, you cannot take them all. You cannot win them all, right? Just as long as you're safe, right? Speaking of which, like I said yesterday, I don't trade traditionally well on Fridays, so I was not willing to chase, especially because the markets are not performing too well. This trades in the Dow, and the Dow is positive today, but still, it's not the day to be a hero, and I got my single for the day, so I didn't want to, I didn't want to chase at all, right? Great. Last trade that I was looking at, Baba. Baba. Well, let's see. We got this is like the breakout retest continuation, only the inverse version of it. Breakdown, retest, continuation, right? You got the breakdown right away. By 9:33 in the morning, you got the breakdown and then the retest and continuation. But I don't like to trade so early in the morning. I like to trade after 9:45, even though this trade I put in at 9:40, like at the end of this candle. 9:41 with some seconds, like 50 some or something. So I usually wait for 9:45 to go by, right? Okay, so then by 9:45 we got this retracement to the VWAP. In all fairness, in all honesty, I missed it. I don't know what it looked like at the time, so I totally missed it. Then we got the breakdown, below the low of the day, retest, continuation. Was this ideal? Well, it was okay, but it wasn't great. Usually what I like to see is the breakdown with, like the price pulling away a little bit, then a retracement, and then a continuation. This is just breakdown, flat, let's keep going, right? I like to see more of an, down, up, down movement rather than breakdown, sideways, let's keep going, right? Also, very important, the index, this also trades in the Dow if I'm not mistaken. The index was positive, and I like to align myself with, with the index, whatever the index is doing. So I did not want to trade something going down, because at any point, if the index is positive, the index can pop and it's gonna take everything up with it, right? So yeah, those were my 3 trades of the day. Let's look at the SPY really quick. Let's look at the daily. Great. So one thing that I want to say, yesterday when I made the video, the SPY was above all-time highs, but it closed below, right? Today we broke above it. I think this was pre-market. We could not break yesterday's high, and now we are red. Yes, we did bounce on this support, but I mean, we're still in an uptrend, I guess, you know, like higher lows, yes, higher highs, that's great. But if you guys were thinking that this was just gonna go to the moon, I mean, you have to respect technical analysis, you have to respect that an uptrend has swings, right? And right now we're in a swing. It doesn't mean that we're gonna go, go down, but it means that we have to go down a little bit before we continue to go up, or we might not go up at all, right? But at this point, we're in the pullback part of the uptrend. Okay, fair enough. And because today is red, plays to the upside don't have a huge chance of working out. The Nasdaq, well, what do you know? I said yesterday that we were in nothing and we had to break these levels before we were out of the downtrend, right? We most certainly did not break them, and this looks very, very bearish, right? So we might actually be still in a downtrend. You see the decreasing lows and the decreasing highs. If this doesn't come back up, we might actually be going down and maybe even break this low right here. But again, I'm just like, I have no way, nobody has any idea what's going to happen. It's impossible to tell what's going to happen next. And where are you, Dow? Hello, there we go. The Dow is just still very, very strong, but if you guys notice, we have been going up, 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 up. Today we are kind of catching our breath a little bit, you know. It would make a lot of sense to me if the Dow went down to this level, right? If you guys remember this, breakout, retest, continuation, right? The Dow broke above all-time highs. It would make sense to me if now it retested them, and then whatever happens, happens, but my pattern would say, up we go again, great, let's go with longs, right? Yep, so anyway, that's gonna be the video for today. Today for me has been an exercise in not over trading, holding back, and yeah, I actually came to the markets ready to not trade, you know. I only took the trade that I took because it looked really good. Like I didn't have a reason not to take it, right? And today, look, now it's actually pulling back. So I did miss a big chunk of a move here, like maybe percentage-wise, I think. By the time it was here, I captured like a third of what I could have captured percentage-wise. You know, options move weird, but I'm just happy. I'm happy that I traded safe. I traded, you know, I played defense, and again, it paid off. I did leave some meat on the bone, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not here to collect huge gains every single trade. I'm here to be, you know, collecting singles, maybe doubles consistently, right? Okay, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Enjoy the weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday. Cheers. Bye.